Ladies and gentlemen, I got a doozy. I mean a doozy for you today. Now, I wanted to show y'all something. I've been studying all these planets, the Pleiades, the Hyades, Arcturus. Been studying them in Job, in the book of Job. I've been studying this guy right here, Bildad. I've been studying all these right here too in the book of Job. The Pleiades, Orion, Mazzaroth, Arcturus, all these are in the book of Job, okay? The unicorn, I found out what the unicorn was. Now, oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Now let me show y'all something. This is the iron pan. The iron pan that separates the angels from the demons. As I showed you in the dictionary, okay, where there is no letter J. J is missing. J come out way later. But J represents the iron pan in the old ancient alphabet that I've showed you in my previous videos. Now, all these up here, all these stars up in here, up above this iron pan right here, are souls, okay? Are souls. But what you don't see are galaxies, okay? Galaxies. Now I'm going to represent these galaxies as these right here. Let's say one's here, one's here, one's here, one's here, one's here, one's here. Now in the Bible where it says, in my Father's house are many mansions. Now let me show you these mansions that we have lived in for so long. And we are born into sin, and this is how. All these souls up here, all these numerous, oh my gosh, they are so numerous souls up here, visit these mansions. They visit these mansions. They visit these mansions. They visit these mansions, okay? And by this, selfishness, we build up karma. We build up karma to the point to where the bull or the unicorn, the unicorn is the wild bull, okay? The bull is the upper dimensions, which is number 1, number 2, number 3, which represent the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is consciousness, wisdom, and soul. The 4th is the animated astral body, the first 4 heavens, which make up us. All right, now this consciousness right here can go into each one of these stars and pick up an energy to incarnate into whatever he wants to. A dog, a cow, and a fish, a man, a grizzly bear, whatever brings about those natural instincts. But through selfishness and of self-love, this leads us on the point of no compassion for others in the higher realms. In the higher realms. Because we are so wrapped up in our self, of self-love. And I'm going to tell you something now. I know about this. I've gotten so deep in my self-love, I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around nobody. Because why? There's so much negativity, so I stay in my own little bubble right here of self-love, and there's nobody in it but Charlie right now. Nobody in it but Charlie. She's the only one I talk to, ever, every day. If I can make it work, I'm gonna talk to Charlie, and she's the only one. Okay, through this self-love becomes selfishness. So we go to all these other mansions in heaven until we build up this. And this is how that in the book of Job, right back here, where it says, if thy children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away from their transgression. If thou wouldest seek unto God betimes, and make thy supplication to the Almighty, if thou wast pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee, and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. Now let me show you what happened. He built up some of this right here that he couldn't burn off in the higher heavens, so he come down here to the underworld, to the underworld, which is the lowest part, to where these right here, Orion, Arcturus, Pleiades, and all these other ones, these can beat us to death with a karmic debt. A karmic debt. We come down here, we are cast into hell to deal with our karmic debt. Now this is why in Egyptian history, from Gemini all the way down to Scorpio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 constellations are where we burn off all of our karmic debts if we don't build anymore. And this right here, starting with Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 constellations right here are where we enlighten and the earth resets. Now this one right here, Capricorn, is for 3,600 years. Now it has several. Alright, I call this the wave of enlightenment. Enlightenment comes in waves. And there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4 waves up to the top. And then nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 waves up to the top, and then nothing. But Capricorn, this one right here, is ruled by Saturn, is about karma or chaos. And this is what happened to Job. Saturn entered his sign, whatever sign he incarnated in his birth chart, while he was down here fulfilling a karmic debt, that it wiped Job slap out. It wiped Job slap out because he went up here to one of these mansions or several mansions and built up some of this right here, and he was cast down here and had to burn off the karmic debt because originally this is what's supposed to happen, y'all. This is what's supposed to happen. The essence of the underlying idea here is that the Daonian hierarchy of demigods were never intended to fall any further than the second or semi-divine solar plane. We were never supposed to have this. But this right here, self-love, led to this up in the higher heavens, and then we were cast down to here, which is during the Hellenistic period. This is where this word comes from. But we are in the underworld, burning off our karmic debts in these 6 cycles of the Yuga. Love you guys.